recording. Okay. So I think I have this, and then I'm gonna call share screen. No, not OBS. General, no. What the fuck? Here, stream Dota. Okay. So yeah, the number.
I sent it to you on personal chat.
So, can you see the screen?
Yes, I see your screen. So we're looking at Sven.
So you won. Easy. So next.
No, I mean, I will tell you what exactly my question is regarding this game.
Okay,
So
so which minute? Which minute?
I will tell you the general idea where I am lacking. So what happens is if I'm playing Sven, I will snowball pretty hard and I will win like 1v9. I try to do that, but then there are times when we're losing. So that is where I have no clue what to do. So this is a game where that phase hit in. This is not a stock. What usually happens is if I'm losing, I lose very bad, and if I'm winning, I will lose very good. But this is one game where the anti-mage was free farming, and that got me worried. So that is why I wanted to ask you, like, what would I be in a position to do if anti-mage was out farming me, and what were the decisions I could have
So
taken
show me
if we were
game
on the verge of losing?
where it happens.
Okay. No, over here the anti-mage was like free farming, so that is why I wanted to ask you, like, what could we have done in order to stop it? But if you want, I will show you games where I got stomped as well, like literally stomped.
you cannot stop everybody from killing creeps. That's impossible. What do you mean? Like
No, no, I'm not saying I want to stop someone from killing creeps, but it's like, what do I have to do when we are in a losing position? Like,
then show me
that
the
is what.
game where you are in losing position. Why are you showing
Okay,
game
so,
where you are not in losing position? Or are you?
okay. At that given point of time, I thought we would lose because this anti-mage was free farming. Like, but then I made some more lockdown and then we won. So this is my most recent game where we got wrecked really, really hard. So we can watch that.
So no specific scenario in this game. You don't want to look. You
In
want to
this, I think,
only
yeah,
want to know the how to how to
yeah, how to turtle back from a losing situation because like getting wrecked is something I have no coming back from. Like if I lose, I will lose very hard. Like I will have no clue what to do.
No mana. No mana.
Do you see my mouse?
No, I'm not
Okay.
able to see it. What you can do is you can pick any item from my inventory and drag it to show me what you are trying to tell me
Yeah, but I
using
cannot,
your own
right?
mouse.
I
Yeah.
cannot. Then I cannot move with the fast and forward.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
I wanted him to get back, but my bad.
Okay, so once you cannot approach the lion anymore, I would fall back, kind of. But okay, you want to protect the Koto, I get it. Now I would fall back, I don't know. I would fall back and go for the creeps. Like once you cannot get the lion, nor you can protect the Koto, I would fall back to get the creeps. This is bullshit, right? Go get the
Yeah,
creeps.
I could have gotten 3, 4 last hits by now. I lost 1, 2, and 3 creeps.
Okay, here you should focus on range creeps before denies.
Okay.
So you have high damage, right?
Yeah.
He's level 1, right? So only way how he can stop you is to stun him. So force him to stun you, because that stun is not that much effective. Only thing that it will do is prevent you from laziting the creep. So force him to stun you. Like there's no Kunkka, nobody. Just go for the range creep. So first of all, I wouldn't go for the deny, just because the deny will prevent me from getting the last hit. But second of all, even if you decide to go for the deny, go for the last hit here. Like you're not gonna get damaged that much. Go for it. It's bad. Go for the deny. Even if they are two players, I would still say you should go for the deny here. Because it's so close to your tower. And Kotl is coming. Blast it. You're too far away from your creeps, yeah? Your goal is to focus on creeps. In lane, your goal is to focus on creeps. So what you should
Right.
do is be near creeps, so you are actually able to last hit creeps. Creeps are dying and you're not near them. Makes no sense.
Right.
Go near them. Yeah. Think about this as like safety area for you. It's very safe. Like if you're already scared right now, you will be scared for eternity in this lane. That means that you basically are, you shouldn't even be in this lane if you're scared already. Because like what is safer than this, right? Like the more safer play would be if creeps were somewhere here, right? That's the only time when it's actually safer. Like this is super safe. Especially if they are like this positioned. Losing so much creeps for. I would consider stunning the creep, but since you have low mana, it's fine, I guess. Do not do it. Right click the creep, be already near and right click it. You're not giving yourself options to be near the creep that is about to die. Like instead of standing on the left side, I would be standing top right side, like in the middle of my screen. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, you're too passive. I know that you don't have Kotal, but again, you see even the Lion that is away, so you should be in the lane. You should be in the lane fighting with this guy. Meaning not fighting with him, but going for the nice and last it. Yeah? So here, since you're so passive, even though Lion is shown here and Kotal is shown here, this is 1v1 and you're not going for the nice. So he's gonna get it. Plus you're not even outside of the range of Tidebringer anyway, so you're doing none of those. You're not contesting and you're uh, not getting damaged by stuff. And I wouldn't trade the not getting damaged by stuff for missing CS and denies. Always CS denies is the play to go. So go near creeps. Go near creeps. Otherwise you cannot farm. Again, go near creeps, right? Go to this
Yeah,
creepy
I was
deny.
afraid of Tidebringer, but I will be careful
That
because it has a lot bigger cooldown.
you cannot prevent Tidebringer from happening anyways. Just
Right.
just soak it up, because he is the guy that controls if he's gonna use Tidebringer or not. It's not that it's forced to be used every time. No, look at this spell. This spell can be turned on and off, right?
Yeah.
So are you telling to me you're not gonna approach the lane if he has Tidebringer ever?
No, I
No,
have to.
right?
I have to take creeps, right?
Yeah. So there's your answer. That you cannot prevent it. So he soak up the damage and keep farming. Hit the creep, right? You're missing the creeps.
No, I missed this one very bad.
Oh my god, another deny.
Yeah, that was very bad.
Okay. Here you have more creeps than him, right?
Yeah.
So that's the time that you should strike. So you did it in a way, a little bit too slow, but... Okay, yeah, okay, creeps are here. They are pulling, okay. You should eat the tango, right? And go to the left side, right?
Right.
And look at the Kunkka. Look at him. He has low HP, right?
Yeah.
That means that it will be harder for him to contest creeps, right? Lane is mainly main line of how to do stuff is it's all about creeps, right? The main
Yeah.
line. Of course, it doesn't apply always, but yeah. So he's way less up for getting the creep. Like if you decide to go for this big creep, he cannot that much prevent you to do so, right? If he does, he will die, right?
Yeah.
So already eat tango, reposition here. Yeah, why did you gave him the opportunity to kill the creep, right? Now you should eat the mango and stun him, right? So he dies. And you absolutely abandon the easy kill, the potential of killing him. Like if you ate mango and stun him, he would die, right? But it's all based on creeps and how you see their HPs. Like if you notice this sooner, you would be the one getting the creep, and if he come cross you and try to contest you, you would actually kill him and get both things. Now you haven't got the creep nor the kill. And you could have got the kill. I don't know why I didn't stun him. I'll stun him. Again, he shows why are you backing off? Look at his HP, right?
Yeah.
Stun him and he's dead. Okay, join all the creeps. Always when it's small detail, but sometimes Kotal wants to do stuff, right? So what is your job is to drag all three creeps towards you. So you're running away with two creeps, and you're letting one creep to hit your Kotal. What you need to do is aim for dragging all three creeps towards you. It's detail, whatever. Let's move on. Okay, I wouldn't be laziting it and before tower because like it's based on when they move these creeps, but it's also based on that I don't care that much when lane is. I want to farm those creeps and not get damaged, so I would put them on the tower.
Okay. So, but then if I put them on the tower, it might push.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna like push. It's just that look at them, right? They did the same thing, right? They put it under tower, right? Is that true? Can you hear me?
Creeps.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think your voice was breaking a little bit.
So they put creeps under tower, which means enemy creeps will not be blocked that much, right? If if both creep waves don't don't get blocked at all, the creep wave will meet here, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we establish that, we know that whoever blocks will decide where to which side creeps meet. Like if you block and they don't block, creeps will meet here, here, right? If they block and you don't block, creeps will meet from here towards here, somewhere like that, right?
Yeah.
So, since they didn't block that much, really, because they put creeps under tower, you don't have to block that much either.
Okay, I did not know this. I thought that it is better to soak up some damage in order to balance
Sometimes,
creep equilibrium.
but I'm telling you, you're gonna have balanced creep equilibrium anyways.
Right, I did not take that into consideration.
Also, I would rather not, in this scenario, I would rather not take damage and have lane in the middle of my wave, like in the middle of my screen. Because do I care where the lane equilibrium is? Like, I'm Sven. Do I care that much? Little bit, but I can still fight them even in the middle of wave, I would say. Right?
Yeah,
Like, I have stun. Like, which carry has stun? Like, stun is good, right? Like, it's good. If
yeah.
early spells, like if you were
A Phantom Assassin or someone like a Terror Blade, maybe a Riki, then I'm more concerned. Especially an anti-mage who's very fragile early game. Those people want to have the creeps closer to their tower. Even Luna has a mini stun.
I don't know, she has stun. I wanted to say Luna as well, but then I gave you example
Yeah,
of stun, and then I don't want to give you an yeah. But actually, like by you telling me that, you understand the concept already. It's not about only stun. It's like the hero, right? Like
yeah, because
how it
Luna
is.
is very squishy,
Yeah,
and even if she has Lucent Beam, there is nothing she
yeah.
can do. Like,
This stun lasts so long, and this is also your like absolute defense, right? You speed up, nobody runs you, you have armor, like you're unkillable, right? Yeah. So like it blocked, right? But you could have done the same by putting it at the tower, killing it, and then block creeps.
all right. So I mean, I shouldn't have done this, but then me by doing this, I have them more closer to my tower. But then I
Mm,
lose.
mm, mm, mm. Um, um, okay. In this scenario, you don't have it closer than if you blocked. What this did was that in case they have Shaker, you counterplay their play of like not that Shaker should do that, but my point is if they have like some kind of thing that blocks the creeps, like Shaker
Yeah,
stun, or they are gonna do the same, like putting creeps in front of the wave. If they have something like this, sometimes this play is reasonable because you need even bigger block. You need like super huge block. But your block was super huge compared to nothing. Like super huge.
right.
Yeah. Already enough would be if you kill the creeps and block the wave. It would meet here anyways. It would meet here anyways. And the bad thing about your play was that you took some damage. Sometimes it's worth to do this play, yeah? Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't do it in this case. Just took some damage, no reason. See like how creeps already met and those two creeps are still alive? Like how this big block wasn't that necessary?
Yeah.
Okay, you're waiting here. I would probably make myself stronger. I would probably push it into them. Just like what happened was that you went on Kunkka, right? Because he was alone, right? 2 versus 1.
Yeah.
But then it like damaged the creeps little bit and you aggro the creeps, which means the lane is gonna push towards them anyways, because your range creep will not die. Like it's always about which range creep will die. Like if there will die, usually you're gonna push into them because like range creep is hard to kill, blah blah blah. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I will not get into details. So whoever has the range creep, right? So which range creep will die, yours or theirs in this case?
Mine will die first. And
No,
you,
your will not
you
die. Your range creep
okay,
will die.
range creep. Their range creep, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, their range creep. So it's gonna push
yeah,
into them anyways, right? Since it's gonna push into them anyways, I might consider pushing it strongly into them. Maybe.
understood.
Just getting all the creeps, getting as fast as possible while Kulka is still healing up. I would shove it into them, tell my Kotl to hit. Oh, lol. He's. What the fuck? Yeah, like if this sentry wasn't here, I would like tell him to right click
Pull
this
it.
and pull it. Yeah. Another thing what he can do is pull this towards here, right? Why he can do that? Well, because you have power of creeps, right? It's all about like you need to establish as much creeps as you need in order to be 1v2. Because you know that Kotl is gonna either do pulling like this or he's gonna be pulling like this. So you need to establish like you need to let a lot of creeps survive, so the creeps protect you while you're 1 versus 2. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that I would be shoving into them. Yeah. Think about yeah. Do you understand this? Like that you need more as much creeps as you can. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello? I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello? I cannot hear you. Are you here, Luis?
Yes.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. Uh, yeah. So did you hear me or what I was mentioning with the creeps?
Yeah, you told me to create a meat shield whenever we are doing a 2v1 so that
Yeah.
any damage the
Yeah.
hero gives me
Be
is either taken up by the creeps or the creeps do damage to them.
yeah, because it's based on that it's gonna push anyways. So better to create some meat shield because it's gonna push. You cannot prevent it. You cannot balance it by your own. It need like something needs to be pulled. Otherwise, it's not gonna balance.
Right.
Again, 2v1, right? Go run at them just because of their HPs, right? If they had higher HP, I wouldn't run at them. But if they have high HP, I would be running at them because if this guy will be 5% HP, he cannot approach creeps anymore. So it's same as killing him. Even if you don't kill him, it's same as killing him.
Yeah, because he has to walk back to base and get full HP and then TP back.
Well,
Will respawn.
what he should do is like buy heals, or second option is X-Mark himself, but creeps, deny. Oh, no. Don't focus range creeps here, because those are like lesser of obligation. Your obligation is to focus on creeps that have some timer. Think about creeps that are dying as they have timer on them. You need to kill them or deny them, otherwise they're gonna be killed or denied. Yeah. So look what you're doing, right? You're denying range creep instead of focusing on two creeps, right?
Right.
That's bad.
Oh, okay.
So here, what should be your focus right now?
Farming. Priority one.
Yeah. So which creep should be your focus?
Right now your screen is loading, but I would say the creep with the lowest HP, but and my range creep, whichever creep my range creep is hitting, that is the one which I should look for because that is the first creep that is gonna die.
Okay, you're gonna. I didn't understand it. You're gonna like once the screen goes up for you, you tell me.
Okay. It's still loading because you just popped out and popped back in into the live coaching session.
What the fuck? Is it
Yeah.
is it the same for you, Luis?
Yes.
Lol. What the fuck?
Can you try streaming again? Because here, I mean, even though it says live, but the whole thing that I see on your screen is just
So do you see Dota?
Louis, are you able to see the stream? Because I am not.
I'm still loading.
So even exact same thing for me. It keeps on loading. Those two dots keep
Yeah.
going in circles.
It's because down server, I think. And
Yeah,
you
I
can.
think it's because of the server. It is possible.
Yeah, even like FADI, I like your microphone is like a robot. Like it has bad
Yeah.
sound. Like my ears hurt.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
I will invest on a good microphone.
So I don't know. So if can you see the screen or hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Uh, Get pause.
Um, so so okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna like since FADI is gonna have like microphone muted for some or like or just unmute yourself, I don't know. Like you're gonna talk anyways only like answering let's say you're gonna only answering me like if you hear me or not. Like don't talk that much so my ears don't hurt, but like it's fine, you know. Yeah, just unmute yourself or something and just you're gonna answer me when you're not gonna see the screen. Yeah? Can you unmute yourself, Fadi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were discussing about creeps. Yeah, so your focus, I will like fast forward it. Yeah, so your focus should be on getting the melee creep deny and then getting this melee creep last hit. Yeah. Then this deny, the range creep. Yeah, so always the first that's gonna die. Yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, so this is wrong. Here there's exception. I wouldn't focus on rage creep. I would focus on stunning the guy because like he has no HP, right? Okay, deny his creeps. Block the creeps. Like while you're buying stuff, you need to walk here and block the creeps. Okay, you're shoving it in, which is absolutely okay. Okay, Kotal didn't pull. He didn't pull you on small camp. Yeah, too bad. Okay, you're going here, which is fine because bounty runes. Yeah, this is okay. This is some bullshit. Like, I would already like back off. Once you cannot kill the lion, you need to back off. So usually when you don't have stun, you should back off because there's no other like catch to find him. Let's move on. Stop hitting him. Like your goal, again, you have wrong priorities in your head. In your head, it should be priority number 1 is to farm, right? So lane creeps, right? The runes are exception, free kills are exception, but like trading hits with him while you're missing creeps, it's so awful. So don't hit the guy here. Like I don't know why did you hit him here. Just go for the lane creeps. And from time to time you need to like tell me if you like he like whenever it goes offline you need to tell me like if you still see the screen, otherwise I don't want to talk like randomly for no reason, Fadi. Yeah?
Yeah, I understand. I will let you know as soon as the stream goes on.
Okay, Lion was not dead actually. Yeah, okay. Well, you're going for Mask of Madness first. I would say you should be aiming to win this lane. Yeah, because I think you are strong and this guy is reasonable versus Lion Kunkka. I think you shouldn't be aiming for a Mask of Madness immediately. That's just my idea about it. I would be like going trends and winning something, like getting something that wins me this lane, sustains me this lane. I don't want to be jungling immediately, but okay. Whenever he X marks you, whenever he like does the movement of the torrent, like when he uses like that sword like moves upwards or something like that, you should be pressing E. So you have full mana, right? And that way you will lose less HP. It's valuable to counter his damage. Yeah, not do it after, do it before, right? Because it's yeah. Okay, hit the creep again. I don't know why, but you're walking away too far away. You're losing your potential of last hitting creeps all the time. So if I were you, I would focus on being in position where I can last it a creep. Even though you might like die from time to time when you first practice this, you should practice it because this is just like you cannot move forward. Like with this play, you cannot move forward. You cannot learn anything. Like this is same equivalent of staying in base. Like what I can teach you if you're gonna stay in base. Yes, you will not die, but will you win game of Dota? No, because you will do incorrect stuff. So you should be here and being in position when you can last it creeps. When you can be in position when you can do something. Otherwise, like, there's nothing to teach. I cannot teach you like when you shouldn't be here or should be here because you're not doing it in the first place. Oh lord. Also learn maybe like go to Lasse trainer and learn how to last it with less damage. That's gonna improve your lasting capabilities. And focus on creeps. Like if you focus on creeps rather than on other stuff that like that 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 how to say it, that distracts you. Like if you focus on other stuff that distracts you, you're gonna last it way less. So first maybe focus on getting every single creep. That's gonna give you some basics of how to of playing. So yeah, go to trainer and learn how to farm with low HP, low damage. Why? Because right now I saw you miss CS with the highest fucking damage base damage hero in the game with Quelling Blade. That's what I saw. That's like if you miss those last hits, especially when it's not super contested, then like there's no way you're gonna last it creeps. Like you need to work on this. Your camera perspective is a little bit off, like you're watching on your tower, like now it's fine, but before it was a little bit off. I would be watching maybe to a little bit more aggressive. By the way, if you noticed minimap, like Lion showed on the ward like 1,000 times, so that means for you that this guy is alone, right? So 2 versus 1, you should be aggressive upon this guy. Like makes 0 sense to be passive. 0 sense. Okay, whenever I attack it's small thing. I will not even mention. It's too detailed for you. Okay, you shove it in then. Okay. So you should tell your Kotl to pull the creeps, right? Or to stack, or to pull the creeps. Again, attack the guy. Nice, because he's alone, right? Yeah, your Kotl is retard, but nothing you can do. Here again, bad example of what you should be focusing on. I know that this creep was low HP, so it's okay, but problem is that range creeps has more value than melee creeps. So you should have focus on range creep and then for 1 melee creep rather than 2 melee creeps. You should be in lane, especially you have like ult. You don't want to like, oh yeah, it's Morbid Mask is weird. You don't want to jungle. You want to be here in this guy's face and farm here, because they cannot kill you. Even if they are 2 players, you are so strong. You have ult and E, and this guy is half HP. You can turn. You have this. This is your power of all creeps that survive. Count it as 0.6 of a hero. So 1.6 of a hero, plus you have ult, so it's like 2.1 versus 2. And you don't even know if Lion is there. So of course go here, right? Don't farm jungle. Like let Kotal stack, let Kotal pull, and you stay here. Contest the creeps. I know where are you going. Like you're leaving the lane when you have ult. What the fuck, right? Like go here and contest. Like even ult when he gets closer and stun him and right click him. If he doesn't, just right click creeps. Like you abandon the lane. Makes no sense. Like are you telling me that you're gonna leave this lane for good? Like where are you going? You're going here? You're gonna play
Oh,
on
I'm
mid?
taking smaller camp and then going back to the lane for some time.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah, I could have gone to the lane and stood in like Kunga's space and then kept farming.
nothing's gonna improve even. If you kill this camp, I don't want to even discuss this. Basically, it's gonna end up lane's gonna still be here, and you still gonna need to decide if you're strong enough to be here or if you should leave the lane and go other places. It's gonna be same decision. And again, answer is yes, you are strong enough to be lane. So go lane immediately. Fuck the fucking small camp. No, this is super wrong. Yeah, this will like. Imagine if this guy is not retard, right? If he doesn't like Tidebringer it. Imagine if he's farming it under his tower, right? Lazy deny, lazy deny, lazy deny. Then creeps will again meet here, right?
Yeah.
Your and
Yeah,
you
and there is nothing I can do about that if he's the creeps are meeting there because then I'm
yeah, because you're killing camp that allows you to pull balance the wave towards here. If somebody pulled it, right? Also, you're
Yes.
stealing farm from Kotal. Also, you're sharing experience with small camp. Also, it's small camp compared to lane creeps. Also, you are the stronger guy and Kunka is weaker guy, and you're allowing him to get the aggressive farm and yourself the passive farm. And also, you're not fixing anything because lane can still meet here if Kunka is not retarded, which he is. He pushed it into towards you, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's awful for all those examples. Only thing that is good about this is that you're gonna get jungle camp, jungle, not jungle camp, jungle item. That's the only thing. But guess what? Kunka will get drop item as well, right? So who cares who's gonna get the jungle item? Jungle items are shareable, so like it's awful. Yeah, let's move on. So Super weak Kunka got 2 waves for no reason, and you lost almost 2 waves. And share the and steal the farm from Total. Okay, so Lion is here, so you ulted and did this. I don't like it. He wasn't in position for you to do this. It wasn't like that he's out of position, right? So, oh, okay. Oh, you have Drow. I didn't even notice. Okay, then you
Drow
stun.
left their mid lane and
Yeah.
came to
Then I understand.
like
You stun
help.
him because more players are here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, get the creeps. No, get the creeps. Get the next wave, shove it in, and then jungle. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, run away. Like, too many players, right? It's a little bit chaotic. Okay. He went back. Okay, you're gonna last it those creeps. Okay. Walk like this and try to run away from this, I guess. You have option of either TPing mate or staying. Well, there's nothing for you to farm here, right? Because camp is dead. This one you killed. So I would probably TP mate. Because I'm carry and I want to farm, right? Can you hear me?
Mm,
Yeah, and
yeah.
and their SF also just TP'd here or either walked here.
But
I think probably walked
the
here.
the idea is that you have nothing to do here because you shoved the lane here, right? So
Yeah.
no lane creeps, no jungle camp, no jungle camp. So your option is like walk like this, kill the ancients, and then wait for creeps to meet, which you cannot do. You don't have ult, you don't have like items to do so, nothing. So I would be probably TPing mid. I don't want to stay here. Like there's like I would need to wait here for 30 seconds. It's not efficient for me to do so. There's no farm for me. I would rather get those free creeps here because my mid laner is dead. I would get the creeps here. And then I can decide either staying mid or farm all the way
Thing, but
towards the
the
bottom.
sound.
Yeah? What did you say?
No, the screen stopped. Then the screen was moving, but then there was no sound, and finally we can hear you.
I was just saying TP mid, whatever. I will not talk about it anymore.
Okay, no, I understand your idea behind telling me to TP mid because now I see the SF TPing back mid.
Okay, you shove this in, go to the left. Why are you going to the right? Why are you going like this? Go like straight forward to the camp.
Okay, just walk to the camp.
Yeah, farm. Now you realize you need to farm this.
Yeah.
You're farming it wrong. First, always hit the biggest creep.
Big creep, yeah,
And
so that it cleaves the smaller
yeah,
creeps.
and
Understood.
move to the left. Like hit left, hit left. Already, I told one guy like go to the settings, click here,
Yeah.
have this on. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you right click, A click, right click, A click. You just A click the ground. Right click, A click, right
Okay.
click, A click.
So it cancels the backswing animation.
It cancels the that I think, but the main idea is at least you're walking while you cannot right click the creep because your attack speed is low.
Okay.
Because every hero has attack speed, right?
Yeah.
So if you have low attack speed, while you cannot right click the enemy hero, you should be walking. Okay, so you go back to lane, okay. Yeah, you should super shove it fast, right? Because
Yeah.
you have madness and you want to go to farm more creeps.
Right.
So you're doing that, that's good. You could have cleaved the range creep, but okay. Okay,
I
shove
was
the next
afraid
wave.
of.
Yeah, and this wave shove it and then go to jungle.
Okay.
Shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it. Why are you afraid, right? Jesus, shove it, shove it. This is like, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, goal should be to shove it.
Okay.
Once you shove it, you can kill this camp again. So shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it. It's super important. And you could have even like killed him if you pressed some buttons, right? If you pressed ult, madness, he would die. But goal is at least to shove it. That's the main line. Like not walking back, hit, back, hit. I don't like it. And this is also wrong, right? You don't have to walk up to this guy. If this Kunkka is not retard, his main goal will be to fall back and farm under tower, and you cannot kill him. So if he doesn't present himself already to your face for free, my main goal of where I should be going and what I should be doing is going to the left and farming camp, right? So while I'm going to
Right.
the left, if this retard Kunkka somehow like goes to me, of course I will turn on him and kill him. But it's like only like exception. It's not like my main goal. Oh, I'm gonna be chasing him and hope he stops at some point and I kill him. No, my main point is to ramp up my farm. So go to the left, right? This wouldn't even happen just because you would be already in your mindset of like doing correct stuff, right? Like this one, like you shove, 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 right? And once this get right here, where should I be going? Would I be going? Would I be going to the left or top? What do you think?
Left.
Left, right?
Understood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get it. Like this Kunkka has counterplay of just walking back, right? Which he
Yeah.
should be doing. So he's either like baiting me to waste time, or like, you're assuming that he's absolute retard and you somehow gonna, like, you're assuming that his internet will disconnect. That's what you're
No.
assuming.
Even if it does, he'll just walk back to base. But he's walking towards
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Now it's different scenario. But my point was, go to the left. That's the first idea, right?
Right.
Yeah, and while you're going to the left, if this retard does this shit, go for him, right? If you know that you can catch him. If you cannot, don't go for him.
Right.
But I know that your decision is like incorrect just by that small movement. Yeah, that's all I need to see to know that it's not in your head what you should be doing. Really,
Understood.
just that small movement that you didn't go to the left but went up tells me that you didn't know what you should be doing next. That's it, really. Like, that's how you can tell how, like, if players are good and stuff, because like you know that they know. You can tell that they know what they should be doing next. You didn't, kind of. You just saw, oh, low HP guy. Oh, I will chase him. That was, you were like like dog chasing some cat or something. Oh, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Okay, shove the, okay.
Good.
And then again, you don't, like, I know that it
Right.
was maybe chaotic, but again, you don't know what you should be doing after this. Always think ahead, yeah? While I'm
Yeah.
killing creeps, I look like if the area is safe, because it was a little bit chaotic, right? Like 2 players were here and stuff like that. But yeah, like once I decided, oh, Shadow Fiend is not here with Shadow Blade and Ultimate. Once I decide that, I know that after killing these creeps, I decide between pushing and killing jungle camp, and I know that I don't want to push, so I will go jungle camp. That's my decision. So yeah, like you were like moving randomly, not knowing what to do, and you're still doing, right? And then you realize that, oh, this was bad, right? And you should be here, right? And then I cut the part. Yeah. So yeah, see, like how like you lost the efficiency, because you
Right.
shouldn't even be here at all. You should be here. Now you realize it, but one camp lost or 2 camps lost because of it. Okay. Another thing, like, since your okay, your draw. Where is the draw? Yeah, since your draw is here, I
Leave
would
this lane and go mid.
I would consider leaving, just because if he's not doing that, you should be doing that, because otherwise you guys think like both, like two players are in one lane instead of 1 and 1, right? Even though it's more convenient for you to be bot and for him to be mid. If he's retarded and wants to be here, whatever, so be it. Go top, right? Go mid, not top.
Mid. Yeah.
What?
That Mars arena was next level. Like, I should have just TP'd out from here.
Get out. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so no, you don't have to TP out of this, because like stuff. I have so many. Yes, so stuff is happening here. You don't have to TP out of this, because like your hero is kind of like strong with ultimate, right? So
Yeah.
if you didn't have ultimate, yes, I'm TPing mid, right? But you're gonna have ultimate soon, so there is potential of you doing something here. Of course, yeah, something happened and you're gonna die, you know, because you're in wrong position and stuff. But it was still okay for you to stay, just because of your ultimate is close. Okay, now I'll be the reason why I will be maybe right now tipping is because I don't have enough HP to fight them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have even any static link damage. So TP already, right? This is bullshit.
I wanted to man up on him, and then
Yeah, but
three heroes showed up.
yeah, but it's bullshit for the reasons of your HP, plus you have no damage because static link. So even if you
Right.
ult, nothing happens. So you should be tipping, you know. Okay. So if, for example, if I saw you from here, like tipping somewhere else, like even sooner than you should have, I would say it's still okay decision. Just for the reasons that your goal as carry is to farm, right?
Right.
Even though it was incorrect to go somewhere else, it's very, very specific and you need to know like more stuff because it requires to calculate stuff like, oh, should I be here and helping, or should I when I'm already here, or should I be somewhere else? Yeah, but you know, um, yeah. Okay, you tip it bottom for the farm. I don't like it at all because Spirit Breaker, right?
Yeah.
So this is not your wave to farm. I would rather save the TP and just walk. Walk towards mid slash here. Like this is your place to be farming. Because after this wave, what are you farming next? Tell me.
I cannot farm anything because they have map control in our jungle.
Exactly. Like all of this, you cannot farm, right? So after you TP here,
Yeah.
you kill this wave, hope that Spirit Breaker is not here, and then you walk all the way towards here, and then can you kill this? Probably, maybe still not, because they can still show, you know, depends. But if you cannot kill this because they are not showing, then you need to go and you will end up here anyways, right?
Yeah. So it's better to walk like and then TP out
Yeah,
if
like
people show.
like how worth this was. Like you got one wave and then farm nothing and then end up here. Like if you walk here, farm this, it would be the same, right? And even less dangerous, and you would still have the TP to be ready to TP somewhere. Imagine if you like walk here, farm all this, right? And then enemies showed up at top, right? And you don't want to fight them for some reason. You don't have ult and stuff. Can you TP bottom? Yes, but
Yeah.
like this you cannot do shit. What you can remember is usually this lane is the enemy's lane because it's like easiest to invade and stuff. Once this tower is dead, it's like this is the place for the enemies and this is place for you guys once this tower is dead. And usually this is the first tower to destroy because it's one of the easiest towers to destroy. Yeah, so yeah, like having carry having carry on place when where it's enemy zone, it's not optimal usually. Like you're telling me that you're super strong. By being here, you're telling me you're super strong, like ultra strong. That you can main fight like 4 players. That's what you're telling me that you're here. And even if you're that strong, it's still sometimes like it's still okay to play around here because at least you can continue killing towers, right? You can kill this tower, you can continue the process. But if you can main fight 4 players and you are here, it's still harder to get this tower. Even if you can like main fight all of them, it's still like harder to get this tower compared to this tower or this tower. So you're telling me that you're like ultra strong, something like that. That you don't care if you fight them here or here. You just want to fight them whenever they are. So yeah, so none of these cases of course are happening, right? So don't be here. Literally carries that are in their safe lane after the tier 1 tower is dead, they usually constantly die. There are exceptions. For example, if you want to dodge some enemy hero, like only hero that threatens you is on top part of the map, you want to play on bot part of the map if it's the only hero that threatens you. But if that is not the case, usually playing bottom is super shit. There is just less farm for you. As we established, you told me that can you farm this? No, you cannot. You cannot go from low ground to high ground. Just by how map is, how map looks. You just cannot do that.
Right, we do not control this part of the map. I just saw Lion take the output, so he probably bonded as well. So I know they have vision there.
It's even less farm for you because like this camp is hard to kill. This camp is hard to kill for you. It's just hard. It's like
This
people
red
can
cam.
people can come from this side. They can come from this side. It's just hard. But if you how to say it, like if you're farming this, you have like escape. You can escape to the left. You can escape to the bot, and they can come only from this side. And you have all the vision in your life because like when you stand here, this tower. Let's say this tower is dead, yeah. And you stand here. You have all the vision. Like you see if they are coming for you or not. Like there's only one tree that like prevents you from seeing stuff. Here, like what the fuck are you seeing? You don't see shit here that much. You don't see shit here. Like there's one tree, two tree. You know, there's another trees. Even though right now they are cutted, but yeah, it's like shit. And how do you escape? Like yeah. Whatever. So this is horrible, right? You're not farming.
Yeah, I cannot push because I'm scared.
Yeah, exactly. Like why are you not farming? You know now the answer, right?
Yeah, can you see I literally drew all of that on the mini map
Yeah.
and then I make a question mark that we need vision here.
Yeah, but the fault is that you shouldn't even be here. That's the problem.
Right, it is my mistake. I understand it.
It's not even if there is vision, you shouldn't be playing on this part of the map. There's nothing for you to gain.
All right.
This
So
is
it's
the
like
lane.
basically the dead lane concept, right?
Yeah.
So I will have to just dead lane for Radiant it stops. So I just keep going top until they bully me or kill me multiple times. So I just keep farming top.
You should no. You should be farming top if this tower is dead. Usually you should be farming top. Yes, but if this tower is not dead, it doesn't mean that you should be on lane, keep dying. No, you should be like here, getting or on mid, getting the farm up, that you get item that allows you to kill this tower.
All right.
You shouldn't be like, oh, I'm Sven with like brown boots and quelling blade, and I will go here and kill this tower.
Right, that is not possible.
Usually not. Well, especially if like let's say you're I don't know you're some hero that is weak. Like let's say you're I don't know PA whatever, or anti-mage or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. You're something and yeah. So basically, you should go to this lane, like to this lane, when you know you can get this tower, or when you know it's free lane. But yeah, whatever, move on. So don't be here. Dangerous, risky. No, okay, you see free top, okay? So you push this in, okay? While you're pushing this in, you should be, since you have ult, right? You're Sven, you're not like some kind of PA or anti-mage, right?
Yeah.
So while you were shoving this, you should be looking here.
Okay.
Because what if they need you? Like what if just 4 kills? Like I don't.
Yeah, I did look at it top,
Yeah,
like, but after killing this, I do
that's
look top.
big mistake. Like big. This can be done like blindfoldly. Literally, what people do, like better players, what they do, they just A click one time here, They just A click and they look here. That's all. Like it doesn't require your like whole brain power, right, to kill those creeps. You just A click one time. You establish what can kill you. You see, oh, every hero that can kill me is top. Then I don't care. I A click and then I'm watching this. Easy. Right? Hello?
Yes.
So you lost opportunity to maybe absolutely team wipe them. Team wipe them, who knows, right? Okay, you take the bounties, I guess it's okay. You take this, I guess it's still okay. Okay, you stacked, I guess this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Kill the big creep first. And again, right? You shouldn't be on this part of the map, right? That's funny, right? Because even if how to say it? Even if one player shows here or whatever, you still don't want to go here, right? Because you can die, right? Hello?
Yo.
Is the guy here? FADI? Hello? FADI, hello? I'm done with this. It's just like too much. Like Discord sucks so much. I think I'm gonna be twitching it rather and then just be in voice chat on Discord because that seems better than this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, thanks.
Luis, it wasn't your replay, right? It was the Fady replay, right?
What? Yeah, it's FADI replay.
Yeah, okay. You said like thanks for the review of somebody
No,
else's.
I just just get some information and experience from you.
Yo, sorry, I had paused.
Yeah,
I am back.
it's probably useful even for you, right, Luis? Like see how like the knowledge is like so transparent that everybody does these mistakes and like it doesn't matter the replay as much as like when people don't think about Dota. I don't think that the replay matters that much. It's like good to like it's important to look at the replay,
Yeah,
but it can be
I do.
anybody's replay. That's my point, kind
Yeah,
of.
just
But
everyone
Synarus,
mistake.
do you agree? I mean, it is like more valuable looking at pros replay. I mean, I really like looking at my own replays, but then looking at pros replay will give me a better idea of what they did and I could have been doing in my next game rather
Um,
than.
Look in your replay even, but if you don't know what you're looking for, it's hard to recognize what you should be practicing. Mm, mm,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
my that's why my point was like,
Sometimes I just like compare my I play Sven and like compare my gameplay with Miracle. What should I do and what should I not do? What is the difference? What the mistake I made?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
some
good.
kind of like that.
That's good idea. Always like thinking like what I would be doing if I was in his feet right now. Like what's my next step? And if he does something else, then realize why he did it.
Yeah, and when you play career, I just like set my goal like in 5 minutes I need to get 20 creeps less hit, and in 10 minutes I need to get 50 maybe.
10 minutes, like 60 is optimal, anywhere between 60 to 80. How much do you think is optimal?